Hey everybody, we're jumping back in today with Penny Brooks, I believe. Yep. And, um, we're not ready to do that yet. So where we left off here was that we were at the Star Dock and we're supposed to meet young Mr. Torn back in space. And we are cruising into the Perinia. And we are about to go and get the control node so we can create ourselves a fleet. Where is he?
We're going to be jumping to Eridani 3 in the Eridani system. Once we're there, we can get things started. You good to go?
I'm good. Let's go.
Okay then. Power up your grav drive and take point. I'll be right behind you.
We're hurting on fuel.
And here we are at sunny Eridani 3. Alright, power up your scanners and do a sweep of the planet. See if we can find our facility.
You know, it's a good thing they didn't want to go to Eridani 4. Because I have a mod loaded, and it makes Eridani 4 into a death world. Okay, so did you find it?
Retrieving your telemetry. There it is. I see our facility, near one of the poles. Huh. Gren wasn't kidding. Most of it's buried under ice. Won't be easy to get inside. But no problem. That's why we've got Skydrop. All we need to do is... Hey, I'm detecting incoming ships. They're small. Look like drones.
As long as I got some fuel on them.
Watchtower drones. Damn. They probably detected our scan. We'll have to deal with them before we can head to the planet's surface.
That's fine.
These things aren't big enough to carry disruptors. Still, they can do some damage, so let's take them out as fast as we can.
If you insist. God dang it. Whoa! That probably was not the best way to start, right? It's like, why is this guy running into me? Okay, taking him out quick is not going to be a thing. That's not how we operate here. All right, what do you got? No fuel. Where's the other one? Where are you? This ship has very little maneuverability for some reason. Here we go. No fuel? Dude, I don't care about anything but the fuel. It didn't blow up, did it? Okay. Fuel. Ship parts. Come on. Alright, one last chance.
Glad it was just drones.
Dude, I'm about to loot.
Back to the
Leave me alone.
I'll need to stay in orbit in order to use Skydrop. You'll need to land and find the exterior of the facility. Once you're there, I'll provide further instructions.
Land ship, find facility. Got it.
Make sure you keep warm. Conditions down there don't seem overly hospitable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have a good landing.
Alright. Let me go back to my loot, please. And not any ship fuel. Okay, great. All right, is this it? So what we're doing today is we're just testing it with low-level characters, right? Right off the bat. So kind of character that you just started out with and seeing exactly what the enemy types are like, how hard it, or what the difficulty looks like. Obviously,
Facility you're looking for shouldn't be too far away. Make your way there and I'll start prepping Skydrop.
oh, it's got O2. Okay. Obviously there's going to be a big difference between, say, a new game plus character and just a level like 19 character that's just starting out. Now, supposedly you don't actually have to you don't have to play with the intention of really going through the Unity and all that type stuff. You do have to take the quest line along a pretty significant way, but you don't have to complete the main game quest, which is interesting. And then the reason I say it's interesting because just from what I can tell and from seeing what I've seen and what has transpired so far, and then if you remember, I don't know if I said it with this character or with another. Is she all alone? God dang it. Oh, we probably don't even have Vasco, so I didn't even ask her to ask him to.
Okay, here's what you need to do. In order for Skydrop to work, the ship deploying needs pinpoint
God dang it.
coordinates and a drop request. So, take out that flare I gave you, punch in a request for a surface missile, then throw the flare near the exposed portion of the facility. That's right, we're blasting this sucker open. And I've only got one missile on board, so make sure you don't mess up.
All right.
Okay, that's a good read. System's got a lock, missile loaded, Skydrop deploying. Nice work. Now we've got a way inside. Shit.
Houston,
Perhaps I should have mentioned this sooner. This is an old watchtower facility we're breaking into.
Houston, we have a problem.
Equipment's from scratching. We just used our only Skydrop. Shit, shit.
Okay. Houston, I know he's only like a level 50, but god dang it, he's faster, bigger. Hey, sir, it's not like I got a lot of stamina that I'm gonna.
Watchtower is still looking to capture you. So find the control node, get back to Stardock, and my friends there will help you. If we don't see each other again, best of luck. I got complete confidence in you. Hey, you want to see something cool? Fix your eyes on the back. And say goodbye in 3, 2, 1. Touchdown.
Whoa. I don't know that was the desired outcome. Oh, I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Oh, what am I? Trauma pack. That's not gonna help me. All right. All right. At least I have bandages. Was this emergency reserve, purge value, valve, snake, oil? Where's this guy? Oh my goodness. Inventory management. Oh my goodness. Seriously? All right. Wrong one. Okay. I'm sure I was supposed to have gone through and try to find the best outfit. Not outfit. Oh shoot. God dang it. I'm so stupid. I thought we were further along with the gear. Yep, look at that. My inventory is full of legendary stuff that I just never got around to. All right, let's get over here. Just never got around to actually updating all my stuff. And we're all by ourselves. That's great. That is great. We are in trouble, folks. All right. Well, at least there's oxygen. So I'm not going to complain. I'm going to try not to complain much. So I did finally get around to seeing King Gas stream. So I thought it was pretty informational. Thought it was cool. I actually thought it was pretty funny because he's like, when I'm watching, I'm like, you good dude, you got no mods loaded, man. What's up with this? You know, you're watching and you're like, no mods at all, aside from Watchtower. And I'm like, do you have any of them? Shoot. And so yeah, that was interesting to see. Where is it coming from? There it is. So there was a lot of interesting things. A couple of things he had mentioned. I think the one thing that stuck out to me that I may have done differently is I would have had my team like, okay guys, let's try to figure out a list of, say, the top 20, 30 mods that most people are going to want to play with. You know, what we would consider might be like those essential mods that everybody just, you know, has it in their game and wants to play with in their game. And then do some loadouts. You know what I mean? Where it's like, okay, that is where are you? There you are. You know, let's see how this mod interacts with these. Okay, hold on. So, just to have an idea, is this mod gonna play friendly, and it's not like troubleshooting other people's mods to say, okay, this is what's wrong with theirs. But obviously there are some things that this mod is doing that might, conflict with others. And then now you got people out here, paying money, quite a bit of money, and all of a sudden things aren't working right. Specifically, say like the battleship bug. Now, I'm glad that they know of it, and that they're saying that that's going to be fixed in the first patch. But I'm just wondering, it's like, well, it seems pretty prevalent, like there was, there were quite a few questions asking about that particular bug, right? I don't know if it's the same person asking over and over again. I couldn't see the chat. I just only know by how many times it showed up and he, referenced the question. So I'm like, okay, so that's a pretty, major thing. And at no point did it, one of the things was I was thinking was, okay, well, maybe we're not supposed to board these ships, right? Which could explain why, they weren't put together fully. And, since he didn't say no, you're not supposed to board that ship or whatever, and now it is a bug and we are addressing it, then, it's like, okay, so we are supposed to be able to board them. We just can't. And then the question becomes, well, did anybody, while during playtesting, aside from, your own mods, right? McLaren's, which is supposed to interact with it. Um, did anybody play test with any other mods? It's like, yeah, we're gonna do some testing. Just this mod, see what it does with the base game, right? Get your baseline. All right, now let's start adding in other mods. Okay. And what I don't know, basically, base cuz to me as a playtester in the testing phase, the key is you're supposed to try to break it. Your goal isn't to keep the game whole, 100% say, intact. You're supposed to do things that sometimes are outside the box. Sometimes your general user is going to go through and somebody's going to find themselves in a situation or having done a series of things, and they're going to find themselves in a particular situation and it's going to break. Well, that's what you're supposed to do during user testing, and usability testing and acceptance and all that. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to break it. You're supposed to do what you can to break it. That way, sorry, man. That way, that way you have an idea of just how sound and stable your game is. Your mod, but because you're supposed to do the same thing in the game too, right? So, because it's always crazy, it's like, what are you doing through testing when your game comes out with 100 bugs? It's like, are all of them registered? Somebody logged each one of those, and you just decided, well, these can wait. And then in some cases, yeah, that's true. That's how it goes. It's unacceptable, but that's how it goes, right? Because you have a deadline, because you got people behind the scenes that don't care about the overall play. They care about the bottom line and the money. You got to get out there, and it's got to make money now. But so yeah, I'm of the mindset, yeah, you have to test it through any conceivable scenario that you can think of, and not just in, how do you say, a generic state that with no issues or with no possible issues. If you don't add any mods and you're just playing with the one mod, who plays that way? Who seriously will say, okay, whenever I add a mod, I take everything else off? Nobody. As we play through this game, we are constantly adding mods to what we already have. So you think about it, I mean, unfortunately for me, this playthrough, I've added, removed. There might have been a time when I've had over 200 mods added. Yes, and it gets real cumbersome trying to figure out, well, what mod might have broke your game, all right? And then, I had Nexus has these things called collections, and what are those? Those are a complete list of mods that get added to your game altogether in one fell swoop, and it saves you the trouble of trying to manage and add them yourself. You just go ahead and download the collection, through Vortex, and say, okay, here we go. And then there's Wabbajack. Wabbajack has its own basic, mod list that automatically download and install into your game using Mod Organizer. So there's a lot. So by the time we're adding your mod into our game, more than likely there's got to be, I'm going to say, at least 20, 30 minimum mods that we've already fallen in love with, grown accustomed to, and used in order to make the game fun. And in all honesty, the base game lacks a lot. And again, like I said, right off the bat, I don't think I've ever literally played the base game by itself. As soon as I knew of the game tweaks text file that I could do, that's how I played the game. So even if I wasn't able to add mods, or if there weren't mods available, right? Because Creation Kit didn't come out for a while. And then, so the only way to mod the game was via Nexus, and again, before that, and then, like I said, right from the bat, yeah, I might have played like a day or two with just the simple base game as it is. And then as soon as I got that added, boom, you know, I'd been playing it that way ever since. And then now, you know, I play it with tons of mods at it. Now, am I an expert in modding? No. Am I a mod creator? No. I don't have the patience. I wouldn't. I just the time I want to play the game. I don't want to go and mod the game, right? And I just don't have the patience, the ingenuity, the creativity. I'm gonna say. I mean, I have ideas of things that I would do and change to the game, but don't have the motivation to actually just go and do it. And that's why I appreciate the people that do go out and do it, because they're doing something that I just don't have the motivation to do myself. Am I? Oh, I'm burnt. All right. All right. Security bulletin, checkpoint monitoring, turrets and deployments, alarm protocols. I don't think this is the one that tells you. Yeah, we haven't gotten to that point yet. All right. Get rid of that alarm. And so, yeah. Other than that, though, again, I'm loving Starfield in general. Dark Star game overhaul is growing on me, right? And I mean, there are some points of it that are kind of cumbersome, right? And it depends on your style of play. So it depends on your style of play. One is, I'm not a big fan of like bullet sponges, right? So the question becomes, what's the fine line between, you know, the acceptable amount of bullet sponginess, right? And so it's like, in order to make the game a little bit more challenging, your enemies has to take way more rounds to get to kill them, right? Because what do you get tired of? One-shotting your enemies left and right. But then you also get tired of emptying 3 clips into one enemy. And then after a while, I mean, so it's a fine line. In truth, it's like, okay, we got to figure out how to make it tougher, how to make it so, but then I don't like Souls. I don't like Dark Souls. I don't like, what's that one? Everybody loves that game, Elden Ring or something like that. Yeah, not my cup of tea at all. Not even close. So, I play games like, Mass Effect, Dragon Age. I actually really enjoyed the last Mass Effect, and thought it just got way too much hate. And as a matter of fact, it's kind of funny because I do get to the point, like in the original Mass Effect, right? At some point, it started to bug me because you were the end all be all. You were the one guy that could save the universe. You had no flaws, you were, and I'm like, get over yourself. Really. It was, and then it's kind of funny because it reminds me of a book series that I used to read, and one of my favorite characters is in that book series, but the book series, after a while, just there's like, I want to say more than 20 books in the series. Is Legend of the Seeker series, and started out, I just loved it. Right, first book, just loved, and then all of a sudden, though, it all had the same kind of feel and the same kind of tropes in it that just, everybody was the best of the best, and if they said something or if they did something, it was, what it reminded me of? My wife used to watch this show, and I can't remember her name, Olivia something. And, every single episode is like, you know what? I don't cry, but you just made me cry. And I was just like, well, guess what? Every single episode I've seen, you cried. So I don't know how you're going to say you don't cry. I'm like, and I go to my wife. I mean, it doesn't make sense that she says that she doesn't cry. She never cries, but every episode, somebody's making her cry. Does that make sense? And then she just gives me one of those looks. And I'm like, no, I'm not trying to, disparage your show. I'm trying to beat you down over it or anything like that. I'm just like, don't you think after the fourth or fifth time you hear that, it doesn't hold water anymore? You know what I mean? It doesn't. It's like that. It has no more. It has no meaning. What do you mean? You cry every episode. I mean, it's like, not to break the immersion here, but yeah, every episode you are crying. So, no, your statement, I'm not a crier, is inaccurate. It's, we have empirical proof here, numbers, out of 20 episodes, you've cried 15 of them. That means, what? 75% of the time you are a crier. And then if we had like maybe a scale or something that we would say, okay, what constitute a crybaby? Someone who cries more than 40% of the time. Well, guess what? 75% is way more than 45%. 40, whatever I said, right? 40%. So, you are in fact now a crybaby. Okay. I just have to stay focused, not make a fuss. Security's already on high alert. They locked down access to the bay for now. Added extra safeguards. None of this feels routine. However, on the upside, I've been offered a promotion from custodian to something else. All right. So yeah, there I am, just rambling on and on and on. There's a key around here somewhere, right? I just don't know where this key is supposed to be. Is this a door? Yeah, it's a door. All right, let's go to first person. Always use the cache. Who's shooting at me? Oh. Can you just die in peace, please? Hey, government cheese. I used to love government cheese. Well, my mom used to work for the government. She was a cleaning lady at one of these GSA buildings. She used to work for GSA, Government Services Administration, and she was a cleaning lady. And so one of the things she would get is she get the government cheese, you know. She get the big cans of what do you call it? Peanut butter. Yeah, peanut butter in a can. I mean, you would have it so long that it would start to separate. And, you know, so when you wanted peanut butter, you would have to always stir it up. Yeah, that was awesome. What are we doing here? Uh-huh. All right. So printing access pass. All right. Wait. Didn't it tell me? There it is. One rewrite routes the power to the worker floor. One activates combat security. User discretion. This is not it. Okay. So this still isn't the instructions on what to do. Where'd you print out my pass? Do I remember where my pass is? Okay. I don't like the one-way shooty glass. Right? They can shoot my way, but I can't shoot them. Basically, they can shoot through. So you're not being protected. But they are. Oh, did I get a pass already? Where is it? Can you reload already? When this is all said and done, I should reassess my what weapons I'm using. Too bad we can't get to those, huh? But there's a way. I haven't figured it out. See? Security continues to flag munition shortages. Uh-huh. Well, it wasn't me. Well, okay, well, this time it was. But I have good reason for it. Well, because it's there. Why would you do that? Why would you put all the good stuff sealed where I can't get to it? I mean, at some point you had to know I was coming. Okay, let's see. What am I dealing with? All right, let's get this one all finished up. Oh, can't do anything there. Standard muzzle. Can I do anything? Nope. Can't do anything there. Yes, we are very limited. Very limited. You have this and lacerate, but nothing else. And guess what? Nothing else. Okay. So what's the point? Yep. Okay. Ooh, we can put that on. What do you got on there? Antiseptic and veteran. Can we put? What the frick, man? What happened to all those legendaries? Didn't we have? Okay. I simply remember putting a bunch of legendaries in the storage. But to use our last heal gel. Hey. Nothing. Oh, look at that. Nice. God dang it. All about that spice. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes, please. Yes, please. Pack mods. God dang it. Well, that means we're not going to be able to put any important stuff. See, and that is why I pick up the vacuum tape. God dang it. Ooh, all right. Sudden developments. We love the sudden developments. There you go. You know, just small gifts from the Starfield heavens. All right. All right. I ain't gonna. Let's see. What can we do? Are you ready? Rapid reloading? We are so far away from rapid reloading. It is not even funny. God dang it. Was that everything? God dang it. That was all. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's worth 1,200. Okay. And then, yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. Come on now. I ain't too proud to beg. Not sure why I turned it. Did I turn the light? Did I turn the flashlight off? Ooh, micro gun. Never will use it, but gosh darn it. Nice to have in case I eventually have a companion to give it to. All right. I think we've looted all that we can. Oh, no, we have not. Zero wire. Credits. Ooh, foodstuffs. Hey, when we have a crew, they will eat us out of house and home. Well, in this case, shipping home, but still. Oh. Was that a sandwich? Yeah. Okay. Excuse me. Are we ready to go? We sure are. Uh-oh. Seriously? And we got burns again. We got burns that jingle, jingle, jingle. Can we just get like lacerations or bleeds and stuff? Why you gotta give us burns every time? We're out of the healed gel. Mm-hmm. Anything worthwhile? Well, a couple 100 credits. Nothing to sneeze at. Mm-hmm. Oh, look. Very nice of them. Oh, heal paste. All right. Yes. Use, please. Yes. They heard me. That was very nice of them. All right. This is what's going to tell me the sequence for the switches. And if I'm not mistaken, is you have to initiate. You have to initialize. Then you need to insulate, oscillate, and then distribute. If I'm not mistaken. Well, let's validate that. Let's verify that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Reset process. Initialize the system. Power the turbine insulators. Insulation. So you need to insulate, then oscillate, and then finally distribute. Update. Recalibrate. Remove. And activate those chumpies. I need those turrets on my side for a change. All right. Where's my initialization? Right there. Where's my... Oh, no! I went out of order. Can I hit this again? Are you down? Down. Okay. Let's try it again. Initialization. I got jumpy and I hit the wrong thing. Right? Initialization, then insulation, oscillation, and in distribution. I don't know what I was doing. I was jumping. I was jumpy, okay? Come on now. The pressure got to me. Like, pressure's never gotten needed before. Okay, come on now. Let's be real. Resignation, T. Bellamy. Part of me was thinking that T. Bellamy was torn, but I think that's not the case. I didn't mean to go there. I wanted to go here. See what I can get. Man, I need a sterile nanotube. I know why you're thinking. You're like, why does he need a sterile nanotube? Because that's going to be required. Ooh. You hear that music? You know what that music says to me? Leave now. Leave now. You're not wanted here. You're not wanted here. And that tells me if I'm not wanted here, then I should go. I should just go ahead and go. Mm-hmm. I need to get over there. For show, not for play. See that? It's like, why would you put it there if it's just for show? Nothing's more annoying than set pieces that you can't interact with. Am I over encumbered? I am over encumbered. It's a good thing I figured that out. Wait, my ship is not over encumbered. Okay. Okay, and then can I keep forgetting that to equip that. All right. Let's go in here and remember to equip. All right. All heck is about to break loose up in here. Which way is that? Okay. And nothing. Where's the ladder? Mm-hmm. Come on, nothing. Nothing. All right, fine. Really? You not here yet? Torn, buddy. Torn? Okay. I got spurs.
Hey, you found it. All by yourself, too. Well done.
You're alive.
I am?
Oh God.
Huh. You're right. How about that? Guess I do have some explaining to do. But not
Lucy?
not now.
Lucy?
We'll back at Stardock. We can talk more there.
You got
And
some
also
splaining.
get started on your fleet.
Fair enough. Let's get going.
Sounds good to me. Now call me crazy, but I don't think my ship is going to be flying anytime soon. So,
I don't know what gave you that idea.
don't worry though, I am a great co-pilot. I only ever crash ships when I mean to. Okay, let's head back to... Was that you or...
Yeah, I had a big lunch.
Connection error detected. Anomalies in Corvette control system. Containment protocols engaged. Area sealed. Huh. Evidently, pulling that control node had one or two unforeseen consequences. Oh, no. No, 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 no. We are not... This isn't... We cannot fight this thing. It's shields. There's no way we can get through those. The firepower needed to... Wait, I think I got a plan. Stay here and get behind some damn cover.
I say we take it. Oh shoot. Where you at?
Systems. But it does have a synapse disruptor. Perfect. Small snafu. Corvette doesn't have power. It is umbilical to the facility's reactor. Here's the plan. We can draw power from the facility. You just need to flip some breaker switches. Should be 4 of them around the hangar bay. I'll regulate things from here. You flip those switches fast as you can.
System integrity at risk. Impact registered.
Good start. Power started flowing.
Hey,
Still need more.
don't shoot at me. You guys the one that started it. I'm just finishing it, bro. I'm just finishing it. Ooh, no loot. That was not loot. Okay. Squirrel. No loot. Okay. Will you stop shooting at me?
Our shields are too tough. You're wasting your energy.
I was not wasting my energy. I was just distracting it while I do some stuffs.
Nice. But the Corvette's still thirsty.
Hold on, man. I got loot. I got loot that jingle, jangle, jingle, man. And you know what? If I'm not mistaken, there's some significant loots in here. Oh, come on. Nothing? He's gonna yell at me in a minute. It's like, what are you doing, man? I'm looting. The loot doesn't stop, man. You don't, you just don't stop looting because some runaway, ooh, child, things are gonna get better. Dude, I'm trying to help you, man.
Switches now.
All right. Ooh.
The Corvette's gotta have more power.
Sometimes all it takes is flipping a switch or two. The right switch. Oh, hey. Different door, same room. Oh, and look at that. Look at there. Uh-huh. And you wanted me to just go running around all over the place. Whoa, Geronimo! I'm just looking to see, did I loot everything? I think I did. I think I did. And I got burnt again. How do I keep getting burnt? All right, wait. I'll be over there in a sec, man. There's probably more loots up here. I'm just looking to see if this would have been the way to that one impossible. Oh, come on. Get out of my way, man. Just sometimes, man. Sometimes. See, that last switch is a humdinger doozy. Humdinger doozer. That's for sure. And what I mean by that is it's awful to try to get to. I'm just trying to see if this would have been the way. You know? This is the way. You know, little just checking. There it is. That would have been the way to go. Last time I'm just like parkouring, trying to jump all over the place. My pack couldn't boost me up high enough, and I'm sitting there going like, I can't get up there, and he's just yelling at me, and I'm like, dude, I can't get up there. And I eventually had to jump onto the ship here, run over, and then jump over, and yeah, I was very annoyed. That was so not okay. Hey, man.
Well, look at you. Now that's what I call thinking outside the box.
Well, actually, it was in the box. It was in a room shaped like a box, and I was inside it. You were outside the box, and it was going to take a lot of effort. Well, it seemed like the best thing to do, you know?
You'll get no argument from me. Like I said, I'll have to remember that one for next time. Well, lockdown's over, and we have the control node. We can finally leave this place. Come on, let's hightail it back to Stardock.
I got spurs that jingle, jingle, jingle. The way I'm seeing it is he probably took out all my turds. He took out all my turds. And in doing so, just gave me something to loot. That's all. Which way am I going? Question. The little antibiotic paste on there. Oh, I got two more. Okay. Oh, hey. Definitely. No, we're nowhere near. Have I taken that one? Dang it. Had to do it. I had to do it. I'm trying to remember the way out. Granted, we didn't take a elevator. Where's my ship? Why aren't you highlighting? We're just gonna have enough fuel to get there. And then we're stranded in space. You're beginning to run low on fuel. Activate the refuel option on your ship's cargo panel to attempt refueling. You must have either helium-3 or ship fuel canisters.
Authorization verified. You are cleared to dock.
Torin! Why is it every time we get back from a supply run, you're nowhere to be found? Is it really that hard to stay put and not leave the station unattended?
Ah, you're exaggerating. It's not every time. Besides, Babs was here.
Babs can't regulate the station's power core. You know, the unstable power core.
So, how was your supply run? Those surgeon guys have everything you need?
No, they didn't. Per usual. And don't think I didn't notice you changing the subject.
Speaking of changing the subject, let me introduce my friend here.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Oh, yeah. Hi. Nice to meet you too. Sorry, who are you?
This is the person I told you about, Harper. The one I was looking for. She was very almost a permanent guest of Watchtower. Thankfully, though, I was there to save her sorry ass. Instead of waiting alone on an empty station, twiddling my thumbs.
Oh, I see. Huh.
Then I guess you had a good excuse to not be here. You're off the hook. This time.
1,000 thank yous, my fair lady. Thy generosity is truly boundless.
Put a sock in it, Torin.
And you, Torin's friend? From what I understand, you be no fan of Watchtower, right? If you want to give them a bloody lip, come talk to me when you have a moment. Got a job for you.
That's Harper. Stardock belongs to her as much as it belongs to anyone. She lets a few of us hang out here, provided we don't misbehave.
What is this station we're on exactly?
Stardock. Well, now it is, but it's really only had that name for the past few months. Before that, it laid abandoned for a decade or so. And before that, I think it was some sort of outpost during the Colony War? You should ask Harper about it. She knows more about this place than I do.
Who's a few of us?
Let's see. There's me, Gren, and the occasional drifter. And I suppose now you as well. Harper's got a soft spot for the dispossessed. That's for sure.
Really? Okay. My hot pockets are cold. Just realized they've been sitting there waiting for me for over an hour. Yep. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And how did you survive your ship crashing?
Yes. That. I had an escape pod of sorts ready to go. I never intended for a suicide run, but still, there was a risk I wouldn't make it. When crashing your ship into a planet, there's not exactly a safe way to do that. Obviously, I survived and didn't die horribly, which is always nice, but my escape did put me a little farther away from you than I would have hoped. Sorry to leave you hanging like I did, but I had no way to contact you. I just made my way back as fast as I could. But you did just fine without me, and I knew you would.
So we got the control node. How do we get a fleet?
For that, we need to go talk with Gren. He's a ship engineer. Can help us get everything set up and installed. You've not met him yet, so maybe I should... Gren maybe isn't what you'll be expecting. But you don't need to worry about him. He's on our side.
On our side? What do you mean by that?
I mean exactly what I said. He's on our side, and I fully trust him. We should head over to Gren's workshop. Or, I suppose we could go to the bar, talk with Harper first. She did seem to want you for something. It's up to you what we do. Lead, and I will follow.
They always do. I say we go see Gren. interesting what's available to pick up and what's
After all. Good.
not.
Better with us than in Watchtower's hands.
I was warned you may not be what I expected, but I still didn't expect this.
Your reaction is understandable. Apologies if I caused distress. Maybe I should remove my helmet.
Oh, actually, that might. Okay.
There. Much better.
Hey, it's Drax. Oh yeah, that's better. Not unsettling at all.
Do I detect a hint of sarcasm?
Um,
Ben is ex.
not really a
Watchtower.
hint.
He's defected. No longer with them. Now he's as much their enemy as you or me. And as for his colorful appearance,
There's no need to be delicate, Torin. I won't be offended. We can speak plainly. If you're curious, please, feel free to ask any questions you might have. I'll answer what I can.
Where's the rest of your crew? Where's the raccoon? And Groot? Why'd you leave Watchtower?
Despite being augmented and conditioned by them, my loyalty to Watchtower was never strong. To me, it was always just a job. However, a chance encounter forced me to reevaluate my career choice. Learning what Watchtower does to people like you and Torin, that was something I wanted no part in. And so I deserted. Not something Watchtower takes kindly to. But for that to become a problem, they'll first need to find me.
So why are you still wearing a uniform?
Simple, really. It helps keep me safe and well. And not just because it's armor. Most Watchtower members undergo changes to enhance them for their particular duties. These changes aren't entirely positive, however. There's always a number of complications. But our helmets and suits help mitigate these issues. I take it that means you recovered the control node.
got it right here. Was exactly where you said we'd find it. Although a heads up about the mechs would have been nice.
Mechs? I'm shocked there were any remaining. They were all flagged for transfer. I hope they didn't cause too much trouble.
We're alive, aren't we? Don't worry about it. Still, you should probably work on your intel.
Intel is Harper's specialty, not mine. If you hand me the control node, we can begin building your fleet.
Okay, here you go.
Acceptable condition. Should suffice. I've already done most of the prep work. Installing this to the main board shouldn't be difficult. Please, have a seat. Help yourself to a snack or drink. This won't take long. There. I think we're done here. The control node integrated without issue. You now have a mainframe fully capable of fleet management and coordination.
So how does this work?
Efficiently. This fleet command system I fabricated, you should find it fairly intuitive. Go ahead, try it for yourself. Use the terminal and commission one of your other ships to your fleet.
Hey, don't look at me. Look at that fleet terminal instead.
I got 4 ships. Ooh, we got the unknown vessel. We got the stellar cruiser. Cursor, not. We very few, very limited choices there.
And that's all you have to do. That vessel is now part of your fleet. Newly commissioned vessels will automatically follow your lead ship. But if you'd prefer different tactics, you can always change their orders. Keep in mind, at the moment, the command system can only handle one additional ship. But if you want, you can always switch a vessel out for another. I was about to suggest you assign a pilot, but I see you've already figured out how to do that yourself.
Made a good choice, too.
Congratulations. You now have an active fleet. Of course, it's only 2 ships, but in time, and with additional resources, we can grow that number.
Mm-hmm. Thanks a lot for your help.
Yeah, we owe you one, Gren. This should at least be enough to even the odds against any watchtower patrols that come our way.
Torin, I noticed that your ship and the skydrop system I spent several weeks retrofitting into it are suspiciously absent.
Ah, yeah, about that. You see, there was a situation,
Go.
unavoidable, really.
Do tell.
One thing led to another, and I ended up destroying my ship.
Kamikazed it.
Does not surprise me. And now, I am doubly glad that I began work on building a second skydrop deployment system. We can integrate
And I'm
it into
triply
your
glad.
ship immediately. I have a feeling you will make for a better custodian for it than Torin.
Well, yeah, maybe. Sounds good to me. Let's do it.
Be advised, skydrops are used by fleet ships that remain in orbit. If you install a skydrop to your home ship, it'll be useless.
Understood.
Where did I put that vacuum tape?
Oh gosh. All right. Oh gosh. He's probably sitting there going like, is this what you giving me? Is this what you're giving me? It's so not symmetrical at all. What the F, man? Hold the door, man. Hold the door. All right, first of all, can we get some symmetry here? All right. Oh gosh. I gotta register it. I do not have enough credits. How much do you need to register it? Okay, guys, we're gonna cheat. Close your eyes if you don't want to see this. All right. I can't believe you're making me do this. I don't know how much I need. Oops. Well, I need a space right here. I don't know if did that work? All right. Can I register? 62? It's holy. Is it worth that much? Seriously? What the F, man? Are you serious? There's not a symmetrical thing about this ship. Okay, yeah, there it is. 1. Oh, wait, 2. And then, what in the world, bro? Somebody was drunk. Somebody was drinking heavily when they put this thing together. All right, man. I know. This is not what we're here for. But guess what? This is what I'm here for, okay? This is what I'm willing to do. How much money I got? Ooh, doggy. Ooh, doggy. Okay. Oh, shoot. I got spurs. the jingle, jingle, jingle. All right. Okay, no, I don't like. You know what? Now that I look at this ship, I'm going, gosh dang, man. What's the error? Ship has unattached modules. Okay. No, show me what is unattached. What's unattached? This guy. Oh, don't you worry. We will be attaching you in a minute. All right. Oh, shoot. Out of there. All right. I want this guy. Can we attach you? Yep. Boom. Okay. So it's somewhat. It would be so nice. It would be so nice. Can I at least do one more? Can I do one more? Okay, we can't. But that's okay. You know why? Because we need that spot right there. I'll show you why. Under equipment. Wait, all right. Can I flip it? I can't flip it. But guess what we can do? Boom, baby. Boom, baby. We needed that. See? You see? All right. One warning. Ship is missing a weapon assignment. What weapon assignment are you talking about? Well, let's look at our weapons. Oh, you got a missile launcher. Well, first, okay, well, yes. And then you got the laser, but you don't have any ballistics. Oh my goodness. What were we thinking? Actually, this is pretty decent cannon right there. How's the Mauler doing? Come on now. This ain't a bad cannon. All right, bro. Get up here. Get up here. Where would you attach? Are you serious? Are you effing serious right now? Are you serious right now? Will you go there? Nope. Will you go here? Nope. God dang it. I don't need a porthole. I need a plate. Oh, I know what I need. Not you. Not you. Yes, you. All right, move out of the way. All right. Can I flip you? Yes, I can. And then, oh, shoot. Grab it. I know I'm about to spend all my monies. All my monies. And whose fault is that? God dang it. Okay. One more thing. Structural. Structure. There it is. All right. Boom. Yeah, no. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. I got nothing. I got nothing. Nothing. All right. Cancel. All right. I think we've spent enough money on this thing. Don't you? Ooh, should we give it? I don't think we're even going to spend any time on this thing, but look at that. Put a little window over there. Come on. Come on. All right. Wait, you have 4 engines. Why is your mobility so bad? Why do you have 4 engines? How do you have 4? How did they have 4? I just want to see something. Okay. I know we spent all this. Where's my engines? What you got there? All right. I just want to see. 25. 25. That's 5. Okay. Yeah. You're not going to work. You're not going to work. Ooh, there's 26. 17. Ooh. Will you work? There's no error for that? Are you seriously gonna let me have 6 engines? And it's still not enough. Still not enough. What is weighing you down, man? I know what it is. What is this? Yeah, this. Nope, that ain't. Is it that? Is it? What's our cargo? I don't think we need that much cargo. All right, if I eliminated that and eliminated that, look at that. All right. Look at that. Only took half our funds
Skydrop
and
system
some cheating.
successfully integrated. I trust Torin has explained how it all operates. Naturally, you'll need flares to call one down. So, take these. That's all I have to hand right now. However, you can always craft additional flares, assuming you have the necessary materials. I may also be able to fabricate more for you. Be sure you check my personal stockpile from time to time. For now, that's all I can do for you. I hope it's enough.
Me too. Thanks. You've been helpful.
We appreciate it, Gren. Really. But are you sure there's nothing else? Not to sound ungrateful, it's just...
So far, everything I've made has been reverse engineered from Watchtower hardware. The fleet command system, the skydrops. In theory, I could upgrade these things, but I need specialized components. Watchtower components.
Well, in that case, if we come across any Watchtower materials, we'll be sure to let you know. Ha! We have a fleet! Yes, right now it's only 2 ships, but it's still early days. I'm sure we'll figure out a way to expand. Now, I do believe the delightful Miss Harper requested your presence. So, let us visit her, post-haste.
I am here.
Post haste. All right. Let's see. Let's see what our young Miss. Hey,
Online. Please state your needs.
I need. Can I ask you some questions?
Present your questions, one at a time.
Why do I need? What do you do
I
here?
assist in docking, cargo, and ship maintenance. Supplemental. I have been authorized to provide additional services to you. Please request my services at your convenience.
Awesome. All right, I have no more questions.
Please let me know if you require anything else.
Sure.
Pleasure acknowledged. My directives include ship maintenance and station assistance.
Okay. Well,
Please
yeah,
remember to refuel.
I will if you give me the god daggone option. Cause we ain't got much money. We got yes. We've got limited funds. Hey, how you doing?
First rule. This is my home, and you're a guest. So behave yourself. But
So long as you don't cause trouble, my docking bays are always open. With that out of the way, welcome to Stardock. I think that's what we ended up calling this place.
Okay, we'll ask her about these things later, but right now you said something about giving Watchtower a bloody lip.
Sure did.
Mm-hmm.
Compared to Torin and Gren, I don't have much of an axe to grind with Watchtower. But from the little I know of them, I don't think I like them very much. They seem like the domineering type, sticking their noses where they're not wanted. So, when Gren tells me he detects some sort of Watchtower listening post in the Altair system, I can't say I'm too happy about that.
The Altair system? That's barely a jump away. No wonder you're agitated.
Okay, sounds like something we need to be some. Yeah.
I don't care if it's the Freestar Collective, pirates, or even this Watchtower. I don't want anyone snooping around near my home. This listening post, it's not good for any of us. It's got to go.
Hey, you won't get any argument out of me.
So here's my proposition.
I'm too afraid to argue with you.
I tell you where this listening post is, you download any data it's collected, then take it offline.
Roger that.
I'll pay you for your time. A nice heap of credits. More than enough to make it worth your while.
Yes, ma'am. Sure, just tell me where this listening post is.
We only passed by the system, but as best we could tell, the listening post was somewhere on Altair 3. Couldn't tell you exactly where, though. You'll probably have to investigate the planet to find that out.
Okay, on it.
We actually already have experience searching for Watchtower facilities. I think we know just what to look for. Well, we got a fleet. No reason not to head out right away. Guess I should get aboard my new ship.
All right, we are done. All right, let's see if Babs.
Ship support services are available.
Can I ask you some
My
questions?
best to provide accurate responses.
God dang it. Can you tell me what Babs?
And boarding supervisor.
Yeah, but you're not doing much of that right now because I can't get any fuel out of you.
Commencing standby.
God dang it. You let me down. Now I gotta get up. Get up. Yes, I got spurs that jingle, jingle, jingle. Let's refuel. Two fuel canisters. What are we looking at? Ooh, okay. Yes. All right. Mm-hmm. Set course. Hey, didn't I say set course? You cannot travel while the ship is docked. Are you? You would think the game would know how to just undock, right? And let you go on.
Here we are. We should hunt down that listening post.
There it is. Not getting attacked when we jumped in. Probably will once we have to go take out the array, the satellite array.
This is Research Outpost U-309 to any and all Freestar Collective craft. We are under heavy fire. Hostile spacers are
Well, you got to hold on at least a while longer.
Private Mahoney out.
Am I detecting? Are there watchtower troops there?
Maybe.
Whatever says to that listening post, you're gonna have to deal with these guys first. Might I suggest a skydrop?
Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. All right, let's get this thing sorted here. Sky drop. Okay, we got the mag pulse with only 20 rounds. Beowulf and the maelstrom. Cornered, crippling, anti-personnel. What are you? Oh, we got 4 rounds for it. God dang. 4 freaking rounds. And this is the beauty of the Shades, what's the name? Oh, I forget. Vehicle tuner. Now we just need something that allows you to have more than just one other person in there. I'm flying. Oh. Oh, they're fighting a Terramorph. Yes. Yes. Okay, multiple. Okay, wait. Who you going after? Me or the Terramorph? Dude, the Terramorph is... You should be going after the Terramorph. Oh my god. There's like 30 Terramorphs in there. Why aren't you firing at the Terramorphs? Shoot, I'm not going in there yet. What are you, crazy? I'm not joining you. Oh shoot, we only got 76 med packs. I'm just hoping that the mech is trying to take the other one out.
Turn on you. Kill them. Kill them first.
Hey, I'm just letting I'm letting the vehicle do what it's supposed to do. Hey, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. I know your buddies around there still. Don't hide. Don't hide, man. You did me a favor. But you got to go, bro. Cause here how it works, man. Oh shoot. Is this structural? Did he say structural? What's the name? Is that Terramorph doing some damage? He sure is. Hey, look at that. We don't even need a what's the name. Oh shoot. Oh, how many Terramorphs he got going on there? I can't believe oh my goodness. Did you see that? They're like 5, what, 3, 4, 5? Are you kidding me? Are you seriously kidding me? The Terramorphs are... They broke the shields. Right. Dude, they are the major threats, man. And I can't believe you blew me off the side of the mountain. You're over there getting your butt handed to you. Ooh. You're getting your butt handed to you by a bunch of Terramorphs, man. And look at me. I'm like trying to save your little sorry butt. Alright, if that's the only one that's left, you can die. How many more are left? How many more of these are left? Who? Here, let's get those. Oh, hey, wait. That is so rude, man. So I nicked you a couple of times while trying to shoot at Terramore. You're just gonna come at me like that? Well, guess what? My gun's got range. My gun's got range, bro. Hey, don't come at. Ooh! Ooh! My gun still got range. All right, then you gonna play it like that? Guess what? Then I will just have to take the lone Terramorph that's left. That's from. Oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious. I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle. Why are you coming at me, man? That Terramorph is still chewing on your butt right now. You still got a Terramorph chewing on your butt. Gosh dang it, man. I ain't getting out of this vehicle until we know all the Terramorphs are done. So yeah, I'm more than happy to drive up in here and shoot some people. I think I'm stuck. Excuse me. Excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Who's still shooting? Why are there still multiple people? Terramorphs didn't do their job properly. Oh, excuse me. Oh, pardon me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Is there another freaking Terramorph around here somewhere? Dude. Now, ain't that something? Ain't that something? So, not only will a sky drop work against those things, but a bunch of Terramorphs will too. I think. Let's go ahead and see. All right. Yeah, I think we've already looted these guys. I didn't see it pop on screen though, which is kind of disconcerting, but it's fine. You know what? It's very cowardly to just run around and shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh my god, man. You just like came and popped me right in the face. You just gonna strike a lady like that? That's not how we roll, bro. Didn't your mama ever? Oh, okay. Yeah, your mama never taught you no manners. Well, this place is just crazy. Oh, what happened here? Oh, dang. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry, but gosh, man. I need the money. That's for certain. You got any sterile nanotubes? Okay. All right. Locate broadcast array coordinates. I think we're done.
Damn. Whatever intel was here is gone. But looks like we've still got a chance to recover some data. Seems there's some sort of broadcast array close by. Get back to your ship and meet me in orbit. We can look for this surveillance array.
Okay, just give me a moment. There's a lot of bodies that the Terramorphs left here for me, and oh gosh, dang. I'd sure like to leave them without their gear. These Terramorphs weren't playing, man. Poor things. Who's shooting at me? Oh. Come down here and say it to my face. Some people, man. Some people. You done made me break out the hunting rifle. Man. You don't get to not. You don't get to. Sorry, miss. Sorry to leave you indisposed like that, but I need your gear. Wow. Yeah, sorry, ma'am. Nothing personal. Well, how many Terramorphs were there? Lights are now. Oh my God! Why? What were you doing? Go! Get in the car! Get in the car! That was just wrong, man. How you gonna just have a Terramorph just stashed away in the garage? Who plays like that? That just. Oh, that's just. That ain't. Oh my goodness. He's just in here like. And you're like, yeah. Terramorph just in here chewing on me. Yep, I was just a snack. That was just wrong. Kind of makes you not want to open any more doors around here, tell you the truth. Right? Alright, let's slow down a little bit. We don't want to use up all of our oxygen. I think. Alright. And then there's a body over here. Might as well. Okay. That just. Wow. I gotta be honest with you. That could not have gone really any better. I mean, well. Not having a Terramorph just pop out at you when you open the garage door, that, you know, we could have done without that, but I mean, since we survived, it's, you know, no harm, no foul. But I mean, literally, we arrive and they are infested with Terramorphs. That was a Terramorph infestation. And I mean, literally, they were going to beat him down. And then they break down the shields on the mech force. Oh, we're almost out of O2. All right, hold on a sec. Hold on. Only got one. I don't want to. I think we can make it. Because, I mean, it put it down right here. Where's the... We just got to make it to the... Are we in the back? All right, there we go. Yeah, I know. We're losing health. Okay. All right, nothing. Nothing. Wait. Oh, shoot. Okay. Yep. Just realized something. Oh, nope. Okay. All right, let's figure something out. And this ship needs stuff. We can't afford it yet. We do have that, though. And every time we get jostled around or something, our stuff goes flying. All right. Can we make... We cannot. Can we make bandages? We're going to make 6 bandages. Can we make... No heal paste. We're going to make 1 heal paste. And that means we can make 1 bandage. All right. Can we make... We can make 2 of these chumpies. One of those. Are you serious? Okay. And then here's something I realized. And oops, not that. Yep, that. And then oops, left it on too long. I forgot once we hit level 20 to go check it, make sure we turned it off. So we get a couple extra in there. Gosh darn it. What in the world, bro? What in the world, man? What's with the... Okay. There's a mod, I think, that causes your stuff to stick and stay. Alright, we're going to use this guy for right now. What do we got? Anything good? Not a thing. All right. Okay. What else we got on us? Oop, wrong. Okay. You need to go. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. Let's go break this thing down.
Bit difficult to tell, but I'm fairly sure that's Watchtower hardware. Yep, I think this is the surveillance frame we're looking for. Doubt we'll be able to crack it. Maybe if we destroy it, we might be able to recover some of the data from the wreckage.
You know what we're gonna do. You want to play it like that? Let's go. Let's go. Oh, shoot. Oh, come on. We got 4 rounds. Why would I put that up? Why would I grab that? Why? What am I doing? All right, there you go. All right. All right, anybody else down there? Because I'm about to come get you up here in the cockpit. All right. You know what sucks? Is I'm gonna end up using my only infused bandage already. What do you got in here? What do you got in here? What do you got? Mm-hmm. Your persistence is not appreciated. The belief that you can come in here and harass me and my friends, something's wrong with you. If you think that's the case. Oop. Add to fleet. If you're docked with your old ship, you may withdraw any fuel left in its tanks before leaving. Okay, but we're not going to do that. We are going to jump back in at our ship. And then we... are going to undock. And then, oh shoot, more. You guys, what's up with that, man? That's not good. That's not good at all. Why more? Why more? Don't go where. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. We gotta take you one at a time. Alright. Shoot. Let's get one. Lock on one. Alright. Come on. Come on. Register. God. Let's get one of these drones real quick here. Oh, come on, get out of here. Why are there so many ships at us? Alright, get out of here. Oh, the destroyer. We've had run-ins with you. Don't run away. Don't run away. Come on now. Alright. We gotta stay on your backside. Don't go nowhere. Dude, we're not gonna survive this. There's just no way. It's just me by myself. I'm not gonna survive this. I got no weapons either. No wonder I got no weapons. God damn it. I got no engines, no weapons. Stupid ship. All right, we gotta get on it. We gotta get on it. Figure out what you're doing, bro. Figure out what you're doing. I know. We're done. Fuck. Pay attention, bro. What the frick, man? That's annoying. Alright, we gotta get out of there. We gotta get on here. And we gotta kill some people. Right away. Alright, first thing. Don't fly into a mess of ships. Separate them. This one over here. What's over there? What the fuck, man? Alright. Yeah, we're not gonna survive. There's too many. Where'd all these ships come from? And my weapons are not coming back fast enough. We are not going to survive this. Can't get in range. Is my other ship still alive? I don't think Torin is still out there. It don't feel like it. We just crashed into the other one. We just ran into him. Come on. Where the frick is going on here? Oh, are you serious? Serious? Torin, where are you, bro? This was your idea, man. You're not helping me out if you're not here. Can't get it on. There you go. I think my other ship is done. I think that one's gone, man. I'm trying to stay away to get my shields to come back. But they're not going to come back on their own, and I got no people, I got no crew. My shields aren't going to come back. Yeah, fuck it, man. Shit. I just gotta stay alive long enough to get out of there. I don't know where Torn went. I did not see him in the fight at all. And he's gonna get a big piece of my mind if he ain't around. Dude. F you, man. I don't know that we can win that fight. Seriously. I don't know. I don't think we can. And what we have to hope for is that they didn't get even more reinforcements in. Or we...
That's how it's done. Glad to see the fleet strategy works as anticipated. We should search the array's wreckage, see if we can recover that intel for Harper.
Already done.
Hey, this salvage looks promising. Looks like we recovered a slate with some intel, got some watchtower components, and... Huh. What are these? Computer cores? Well, alright, I think we got what we need. Let's head back to Stardock. Harper and Gren will want to hear about this.
That was annoying. Was it not?
Permission to dock has been confirmed. Maintain standard docking procedure.
A lot sure happened out there. We can either go fill Harper in on the details regarding the intel, or check in with Gren, pass on some of this watchtower equipment we recovered. And maybe those guys will know what we can do with those computer core things we found.
Back again?
Mm-hmm.
Good to see you back. Any news on that listening post?
I've taken care of it. Here's a slate with the intel you wanted.
Huh. Well, thanks. I'm impressed. Things went smooth, right?
No.
You didn't run into any trouble, did you?
That depends on your definition of trouble. First, there were the watchtower troops, then the listening post wiped its data, but not before transmitting it to an array for broadcast. And then we destroyed that array. A small fleet of watchtower ships jumped in, attacking us on sight. I don't know, any of that sound like trouble?
We should have been more careful.
Maybe. But there's no way you could have known what would happen. Don't be so hard on yourself. Still, that's got me wondering. How'd Watchtower have a fleet prepped to ambush you like that? They must have been watching those listening posts real close. But why? Just give me a second here. I'm gonna see what information I can pull from this intel slate.
You go ahead. I'm gonna see what I can.
Encrypted. Not surprising. Let's run this through Gren's cracking algorithm. It worked. Quite a lot of data. I'm just skimming here, but yeah, this clears up a few things.
All right, what does it say?
The listening posts, Watchtower used them to track people, but only certain types of people.
Okay.
Huh. Looks like they got posts and surveillance arrays in most systems. They scan every ship that passes, looking for people of interest. And when a vessel gets flagged enough times, an array sends a signal to Watchtower, telling them to jump a fleet into that system.
That explains it. We're the people of interest. This is how they keep finding me, and how they found you. Sneaky little rascals.
All right, we need to do something about this.
Harper, is there any way we could find more of these listening posts and surveillance arrays? Because I'm thinking if we start shutting more of them down, Watchtower won't be able to track us as much.
Maybe. I did see something about listening posts in other systems. Hold on, let me run a quick search. Oh, crap. Gren warned me about this.
What's wrong?
The intel slate. When I started poking around for more specific info, the rest of the data kinda deleted itself.
Kind of?
It's an inbuilt security measure. It's just how Watchtower tech works. Pretty much all of it has a self-destruct of some kind. But it's not a complete loss. I did pull the location for another listening post. There's one in the Kumasi system, on Kumasi 6.
Well, that's something. We can always go take that one down. And hey, maybe we'll recover more intel slates.
It's worth a shot. If you can bring me more of those slates, I can likely pull more locations for you.
Okay, looks like we're...
Well, the data you brought back didn't really have much value, at least to me. But I'm so happy that listening post is gone. So here, your payment. And some advice. You need to be careful out there.
Oh, yeah.
Watchtower really is hunting you. These listening posts, any system that has one, makes you vulnerable to ambush.
Ah, but any system we clear of them means Watchtower can't track us there.
Yeah, I suppose. Up to you if you want to keep taking down listening posts. Just be ready for a Watchtower fleet to jump in and attack you. But whatever. Bring me more intel slates, and I'll do what I can to help.
One last thing. We found this.
Yeah, found 2 of them. No idea what they're for, though.
You don't say. I think I've seen one of these in Gren's workshop. They store data on Watchtower schematics. It's how he built you those sky drops. But like the intel slates, without the proper credentials, you can only pull a small amount of data before it wipes everything else. This hardware is a little beyond my skill to crack, but leave it with me. I know someone who might be able to get something useful from it. You should bring that other core to Gren. I'm sure he'll have something to say about it. Well, I think we're done. Feel free to use Stardock for whatever you need. I think you've earned your spot here. I'll get you later.
That went well. Let's check in with Gren.
State your needs. Back already? Something wrong?
Nope, we found some Watchtower hardware.
I won't ask where these came from. But yeah, I can use these. Watchtower uses proprietary hardware. As long as I'm duplicating their tech, I'll need authentic components like these. Assuming you can provide me with enough components, I'm willing to fabricate and install more skydrops to your ships.
And we also found this.
A watchtower computer core. Huh. These units are exceedingly rare. Within them lie blueprints for watchtower constructs, things such as skydrops. Cores contain vast amounts of information, but like almost all watchtower technology, they have inbuilt safeguards. If you lack proper credentials, you can't read specific data without triggering a purge protocol, erasing all other data from the device. So you understand, I can only extract a limited subset of information from a core. Even so, this is still useful. I suspect we can mine computer cores to acquire blueprints for new types of skydrops, or even devise upgrades for your fleet command system.
All right, so what can you get from this core?
One moment. I will establish a link to the core. Connection confirmed. I see data for 3 skydrop schematics, yet we can only extract 1. Our available choices are drops for either a ballistic turret, a Shiva unit, or a surface smoke bomb. You must make a decision.
All right, Shiva unit.
Calls in a Model S Shiva bot.
I made my choice.
What would that be?
The Shiva unit.
There, it's done. I've downloaded the relevant data. Now you'll have access to that skydrop to install onto any of your vessels. If you can find more computer cores, bring them to me, and I'll see what I can do with them. Until then, I can offer to outfit your ships with the skydrops we already have, assuming you have enough watchtower components.
I'd appreciate that.
Gratitude is unnecessary. However, it is appreciated. If you need to restock any skydrops, or require any other ship services, just check in with Babs. I'll make sure she receives the necessary updates to assist you. Otherwise, I'll be here to help however I can. I'll return to my work, but I'll be here if you need me. Sorry, busy now. Come back later.
Oh, man. I need that. I need that. I'll take that too. Okay, that's not it. Dude, you're the one I'm supposed to sell stuff to, right? Did I miss my opportunity to sell to you because I was trying to get out of there so quick?
Come back later. Sorry, busy now. Come back later.
God dang it.
Your arrival has been logged. How may I facilitate you today? I can assist with any modifications you require.
Okay, so she can't help us.
logging you out.
Just want to make sure. When you, all right, what do you want?
Well, that was productive. You met with Gren and didn't kill him. Harper seems to like you. We found out how Watchtower's been tracking us, and even figured out how to exploit more of their technology against them.
What? So what do you expect me to do now?
I think for the time being, keep doing whatever it is you do. Watchtower are still a problem, but at least now you have a defense against them. And if you find yourself with some free time, you can always hunt down more listening posts, or have Gren build and upgrade stuff for your fleet. And if you don't mind the company, I think I'll stay on with you. You know, as an official part of your crew.
Sure.
Fantastic. Feel free to treat me as you would any other member of your crew. Order me around, have me clean the toilets, put the fear of God in me. Whatever. It's your show. I'm just here to lend a hand. All right, let's get going.
Back again? Is this a social call, or...
Do you want it to be a social call?
Don't keep me waiting, let's have it. Let me plug in and see what comes up.
We're done. Slate had intel on a post way out on the edge. Sending the details your way. Up to you if you want to check it out. Take care. Just got fresh stock. Take your pick.
So I can't really sell much to her. All right.
Safe travels.
Oh, don't have access yet. And then what's the name doesn't want to talk to me. Is okay. Let's see if the other one. Yeah. Nope. He hasn't left yet. Oh God. Let's see if our luck is better now. I love that voice. No. How much money you got? Not much. We're going to take all your money with one cell. All right. Thank you. Getting close. Probably want to save that, but we will unlock that one. And this one. And then, what is this? Trading post? Oh, what is this? This is a ship. Just a ship. Yeah, we don't want to mess with these. There's a lot. Let's get the Sidonia. Let's go to Wolf. Sell off our contraband. Oh my goodness. Can you like just no peace? All right, now we got to find it. There we go. Oh. I don't like that he's with me.
Is there a typo?
Mm. Have I been here already?
Something to report.
Dude,
Whatever I can do to help.
can you
Take care.
get up off me, man?
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings.
Salutations. Just kidding.
You're not that guy.
That is correct. I am. What can I do for you? Sure.
All right. Okay. And then
Please enjoy a complimentary beverage from the break room before you leave.
thank you.
Anything I can help you with? Hey, what can I do for you?
Are you kidding me?
Sure, have at it.
All right. Let's see what we can do here. What is this? Okay, not overly bad, not great, but this one. We're gonna have to wait.
We'll have it fueled for you in no time.
Okay. So I think right there, that's where we're gonna end it. It's a very interesting change, right? And yeah, we were very overwhelmed in that fight. And so it's interesting that maybe that is the approach you have to take sometimes. You have to just like, okay, it's too many. We need to get out of this system, right? And then you come back and collect the intel. I'm not sure if that was the right way to do it, but honestly, that's the only way we could. We were getting ready to die again. So we had to jet. Okay, guys. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you soon.